Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dial, and welcome back to Hands on the Dial, my watch review of the Venezianico Arsenale. I'm sure you're wondering why it took so long. I've just been enjoying the watch too damn much. Honestly, if I had to describe the Venezianco Arsenale, is one of sentiment and one of good emotional experiences. I think for me, this is probably so far the best watch I've ever reviewed because I took it on so many journeys with me. I mean, I traveled to Durban for wedding with close family and friends. I took it to Peter Marisburg. I took it to work. I was everywhere with the watch, and honestly, I've also taken it to my best friend's wedding. So it's one of emotion, but good emotion, and that's what I really wanted to come and speak to you guys for today. I mean, of course, it's the Venezianico Arsenale. I'll just put it on the floor for you guys to see. I'll just get a nice little top-down view of everything. But yeah, I mean, the reason why I actually went for the purple version of the Arsenale, by the way, the Arsenale comes in various colors. I think one of them is blue, black, I think. But the reason why I went for purple is I'm usually a very conservative guy. And conservatism for me is what suits me. So I wanted to jump more out of the box with this one, which is why I went for a purple one. And from the day it came, I knew I was going to get along with it. I believe it's a 40 millimeter watch. Of course, if you haven't seen the back, there's a very, very nice engraving of the two towers that were talked about in Daniel's video, and also very, very nice Venezianico logo branding everywhere. So, of course, Venezianico always pay attention to these kind of things. They always make sure that everything is on point. Now, like I said, I took it everywhere. And one thing I can only say is that this watch suits every occasion. I remember at first on the Hands on the Dial, the unboxing, I said it's more of a sports watch. But now I can see it as kind of like both. Because when I had the watch, I was like, do I wear sporty clothes or do I wear more like normal, classy kind of clothes? And I would say it fits both. It's a Miyota 9029 movement, so that's the movement that they use. It's going around 600, I think, and 60 euros on the market, which is around 16,000, if I'm not correct. Someone will correct me. And I think over to my left or right, you shall see all the specs. I won't go through all the specs, but I want to go through the overall experience that I had. Like I said, took it to my best friend's wedding. I'm sure you should see a clip of that. And it was just, I think that's the reason why I love watches. Watches give you that sentiment, watches that give you that love. And I've traveled throughout with it, and all I can remember, and I'm actually so sad to be sending this back, is memories, because this watch has been everywhere. It's closed deals with this watch. Everything about it is literally on point. And just to share an experience, I was there at my best friend's wedding. I think I was a groomsman. I don't even say why I think I was a groomsman. We were having fun, and a lot of people noticed the watch. They were like, dude, this is very nice. It's purple. Like, I've never seen something like this. So it is very much of a stunner kind of watch where, like, when people see it, they will approach it to me. I had a lot of my friends, workmates, and people on the street that will just be like, dude, that's a really, really nice watch. And honestly, I think thank you so much to Venezianico for, allowing us to even review this kind of watch. And I feel like this Arsenale for me is something that I would wear daily. It's a very, like I said, it's a very bright watch. It's a watch that I think during the first weeks when I had the watch, it was like a watch I had to carefully curate what I was wearing. But towards the end of the time that I had it, it was more like, dude, I'm just going to put this on with joggers and sweats because I just love having it on my wrist and it stands out. And I usually started to wear like very, very light clothing for it to stand out because I wanted the watch to stand out by itself. I mean, not so much today because I'm wearing a blue shirt. It's purple, but you get the difference. You get the thing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like I've been into meetings with this and it's worked very well. One thing I would say is a bit of a downside is the power reserve. I'm not sure. I think again on the screen it will show all the specs. I'm not sure what kind of power reserve is it, but I noticed that if I didn't wear it for like a day, the time would stop and I would always have to like wind it back up again. So I would say that was something that I disliked. I found it a little bit of an annoying to wind the watch again, because I'm that type of person where it's like I don't know. I think sometimes I get very, very late. So when I wake up, I'm just like, okay, cool. Let me just slap on the watch, go to work. And sometimes when I slept on the watch after not wearing it for a day, I'm like, oh, the time's wrong. And then I realize it, and then I have to like wind it again. But I mean, I guess that's also part of the experience. I mean, even like just holding the watch itself, it's rigid, it's strong. It does what it needs to, honestly, and it has adjustable straps. You can easily take out the strap. I won't take it out for this video. Actually, let me just wipe it because I'm a perfectionist. Anyway, you can take it out and you can replace it with I believe a bracelet, or you can keep it as rubber. I personally like it as rubber because the rubber strap just makes it easier to wear, and it's easier to mix your kind of like your different kind of outfits and your different kind of concepts and all those kind of things. But I mean, yeah, man, honestly, yeah, dude, like what is there to say? Venezianico Arsenale, a mixture of history, a mixture of craftsmanship, a mixture of passion. And that's one thing, and that's why we always love reviewing Venezianico, is that they bring passion into this watch industry, and they're a very passionate brand as well. So I would definitely recommend you guys get your hands on a Venezianico Arsenale and see what you guys think about it. Like, for me, I felt it as an emotional aspect, like I keep saying, and maybe for you, you might feel different, but I know for sure that this is a very good watch. I mean, of course, you will, in rands, it's 16,000 rand. It's something that is not like cheap like that, but I think if you were to save for this watch, I would recommend that. Save for this watch and get it. Maybe not in purple. Maybe might not be a purple guy, you know. Purple is my second favorite color, so you know, it's, yeah. But I mean, if it's not purple, there is blue. You can get in a bracelet, like I said before, everything. So yeah, honestly, I'm actually almost kind of getting emotional because I don't really want to part with it, because it's been there at very, very, you know, pivotal moments of my life, you know, as much as I could share, of course. But yeah, honestly, like it's been really, really great, and I will definitely miss it, and I don't want to let it go, honestly. Pin buckle, of course, so it's very easy to put on. Man, what am I missing? You know, it's really, yeah, it's everything. Even I also noticed that even when I was like, because sometimes I'm a very, very clumsy person, even when I did like maybe like hit a corner, it wouldn't really damage as much. So that's one thing I really enjoy about it. And also, I was never really worried when I did hit it, because I knew like the build quality is solid, and it has a very, very nice polished steel bezel, and then parts of the outside of the bezel it's brushed, and it's shinier, well, on the bezel and things of that nature. One thing I also just quickly I remember is there's no seconds hands, so you can't really like know where the seconds are. So it's just literally like the hour hand and the minute hand, and I feel like that's kind of sexy, because like you don't really know where it is. But usually, most of the time, I've never had a problem with accuracy in terms of the watch. The watch has always been accurate, and that's actually pretty cool, because I want to know the technology of hiding the seconds hand behind the watch. That's one thing I'd love to study and see. But yeah, it's a very impressive piece of technology. And yeah, I mean, yeah, all things considered, great watch, Arsenale. If I were to rate it out of 10, I think for me, I think I would rate it a 9, because yeah, it's really a watch that I like a lot. Even in the purple, if I were to get a personal watch, I would definitely get into the purple, and purple is now the new industry standard, right? Remember, it was Tiffany blue with the Patek Philippe and all that. A lot of watch brands are now going purple, like Italia Win did a purple watch. There's you work with their purple watch, and yeah, I think purple is now the way to go. I think purple is the new Tiffany blue, like I said in the previous video. But I mean, yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, there's really nothing more to add. Great watch. I would encourage you guys to buy it. And yeah, but I mean, that's all for me today. Again, shout out and thank you to Venezianico, Alessandro, Alberto, and the team who are continually believing in us and sending over watches. We appreciate you so much, and we appreciate this watch. And it's sad to see it go, but I'm happy it happened. You know, I'm happy I've had these kind of memories of this watch, memories that will stay forever. And whoever gets this watch next is gonna be very, very fortunate. But yeah, that's all for me today, guys. I know it was a bit of a emotional sobby. I don't want to make you guys all sobby and all that, but yeah, I mean, genuinely really do appreciate the watch in terms of everything. But yeah, that's all from me. And yeah, and as always, stay on the watch.